Hello and happy Ides of March from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. I'm your vehicle, baby. We'll start on the sports side. I guess this is life in the NBA. One night you're celebrating your coach winning his 1,336th regular season game, and 3 nights later, that big guy, KAT, that big smooth guy, Karl Anthony Towns, drops 60 on your head. I said 60. Okay, the Cowboys got one cornerstone in place yesterday. They have re-signed DeMarcus Lawrence. That's a good thing. They also cleared some cap space. That's a real good thing because they got plenty of free agents that they need to address right now. As for some other NFL moves, Mitchell. Don't call me Mitch. Mitchell Trubisky going to the Steelers. I think that's interesting and I would not dismiss it. Now consider this. Yes, Mitchell had his ups and downs with the Bears, but he also just spent a season as a backup in Buffalo, got his head together, got some good coaching, and consider this, if Mitchell Trubisky were coming out of college right now and going into next month's draft, he would be the #1 quarterback selected. So don't poo-poo this. Don't poo-poo this. He will now compete with Mason Rudolph and Dwayne Haskins for the Steelers' starting quarterback job, unless, of course, they make yet another move. This was a no-brainer. The Cincinnati Bengals spent all day yesterday addressing their offensive line problems, which is a good idea if you want to keep Joe Burrow breathing, which is a good idea. All right, on the international front, we're coming to a tipping point in Ukraine. There's a lot going on right now. In a remarkable show of courage and solidarity, the heads of state of Poland, Slovenia, and the Czech Republic are coming to Kyiv to meet with President Zelensky. Those are some big old stones there for sure. There is talk of a big NATO summit in Europe next week. A lot of speculation that Joe Biden is going to go. I think that's a good idea. All right, increasingly, Putin is under strangling economic pressure, and he's going to run out of supplies militarily. It's going to be hard to arm that army. It's going to be hard to feed that army. So he's got to have some urgency going on there. And now more than ever, there's just this indiscriminate bombing. Civilian casualties are no longer collateral damage. They are the target. So the big question is, what's China going to do? My best guess is they'll pay some kind of polite lip service to this Russian request for aid, but they're really not going to do much because they don't want to do much because they don't want to mess up business when their whole thing is business. And understand this relationship between China and Russia is not an equal one. It is a relationship of convenience, and I mean convenience for China. Russia is not their equal. China still resents the fact that back in the days of the Soviet Union and the Cold War, they were kind of little brother to Russia, and they don't want to be in that position again. Try to make the best out of the Ides of March. Remember, I'm your vehicle, baby. I got pictures, got candy. I'm a lovable man. We are radically rational.